Anime lovers, grab your popcorn, strap in your seatbelts, hold a loved one, give your fiercest look, because we will be going through the top 10 anime fights in the anime-verse. This topic is one of the most argued topics in the anime world. Let's see how my list goes. Jumping right into it, number 10 on our list is Naruto vs. Sasuke. Anime name, Naruto Shippuden. It was all worth it because here was the moment that all Naruto fans had been anticipating since they first read the manga or watched the pilot episode back in 2002. I adore how the fight started and how there was no music in the majority of the scenes. From the beginning to the end, it was simply Naruto and Sasuke giving it their best. When there was music, it was just what was required to heighten the tension and hype. I have no serious concerns about this decisive struggle and only the highest compliments. Fans have endured fluff and shoddy animation for years, but this time, the company really outdid themselves. Action moments from Studio Pierrot were jaw-dropping and heart-stopping. The animators handled small and large conflicts with grace. Whether it was Naruto and Sasuke punching and kicking each other severely, or Naruto's tailed beast mode and Sasuke Susanoo transforming the terrain. Fans have always wanted this, and more. One can't help but wonder how Shippuden would have been if the quality hadn't been this high the entire time. Number 9 on our list is Super Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann vs. Anti-Spirals. Anime name, Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. This could easily pass for a typical mecha battle. However, in this picture, entire galaxies are flung at each other as if they were just snowballs. Not what you see are the enormous drills from the hardware shop. Kamina truly means it when he claims that his drill generates the heavens. It is impossible for humans to fully comprehend the Giga Drill Break and the opposing anti-spiral Giga Drill Break. However, even if you're unaware of what's happening, Gainax and their love of mecha are demonstrated by this. It exudes excitement, is vibrant, and encourages viewers to push themselves to their limits and take risks. Number 8 on this list is Mob vs. Koyama. Anime name, Mob Psycho 100. The two unique manga series produced by one, Mob Psycho 100 and One Punch Man, both feature stunning action. These books managed to get fantastic anime adaptations, and now both series have entries on this list. Mob vs. Koyama was a standout of Season 1, and it proved Studio Bones with top-notch material to demonstrate their expertise in sound design, editing, and animation. Its initially unprofessional and unpolished appearance finally lends Mob Psycho 100 its distinct character, and in one scene, there were punches that did appear terrible, shouts that were in fact with agony, and a mob that was 100% angry. Number 7 on our list is Kuyoko vs. Satsuki. Anime name, Kill la Kill. Satsuki and Ryuko frequently face off against one another. I adore their first Kami fight the most though. Ryuko physically senses that something horrible is about to happen before Studio Trigger launches their signature blend of animation and music. Kill la Kill has the blessing of legendary composer Hiroyuki Sawano. The opening shot with Satsuki on top, keeping an eye on Ryuko and Mako, is a straightforward method to demonstrate how powerful she is. I adore Ryuko's unusual magic girl-like transformation, the bizarre camera angles, especially during their melee fights in one of the corridors, the tossing into the air of all the students with similar appearances, her absurdly long scissor weapon, and the way Mako used the intermission to explain the significance of the ecchi and motivate Ryuko. This is unabashedly stylish, ambitious, enjoyable, and dripping with coolness. It ends with a traditional peek into the MC's plethora of enemies. Next on this list is the almighty Saitama and Boros. This makes it number 6 on our list. I must admit, this is one of my favorites. Anime name, One Punch Man. This is unsurprisingly my favorite Saitama battle. Boros was rejoicing in how many worlds he has destroyed while looking for a good opponent. And there he was, walking and talking at a leisurely pace. Saitama, however, was no ordinary foe. In terms of power, he was miles above Boros. Boros never stood a chance, and Saitama didn't even need to employ all his strength or have healing and regeneration on par with Boros. The animation was smooth, and I love how the fast chases look like rays and blobs of light. The theme tune made it cooler, and the backdrops are intricate. At number 5 on our list is Shiroshuken Police Force vs. Rokaku. Anime name, Yozukura Quartet Tsuki ni Naku. This 8-minute scenario is fantastic. Yes, I could have said that this was a conflict between Shinobu Mizuki and Rokaku, but it would have been a grave injustice to the other characters who were also there. The coolness factor was multiplied by 10 thanks to Toki Tako Takamura, V. Julie F., V. Lilia F., and Narishiko Matsudaria. Tatsunoko Production provided clear action sequences, captivating music, and crisp sound design. It was enjoyable to observe close fighting scenes from the upper or overhead perspective. There are several stunning fight scenes in the Yozukura Quartet. I also hope that this scene inspires more people to watch this show. Number 4 on our list is No Name vs. Lu Lang. Anime name, Sword of the Stranger. When asked which anime battle sequences they enjoy the most people will probably answer Nanashi vs. Lu Lang from the well-known Sword of the Stranger movie. This is roughly 4 minutes long and is just a clash of swords in a chilly, wintry environment. It doesn't rely on flashbacks, fillers, or lengthy monologues from the villain. The setting is utilized in this film. The two must adjust to reduce sight brought on by the wind and snow, avoid slipping or worse falling off the wooden structure, and regulate their movement. The fight is well choreographed and I enjoy the wobbly camera work because it captures the intensity of the action. Number 3 on our list of the top anime fights in the Animeverse is Spike vs. Vincent. Anime name, Cowboy Bebop, the movie. It is impure to place this just before No Name versus Lu Lang? Hopefully not. You certainly can't hold it against me if it is. An incredible movie, Cowboy Bebop Knockin' on Heaven's Door was created by the renowned partnership of composer Yoko Kanno and director Shinichiro Watanabe. This hand-to-hand duel, if Sword of the Stranger, has the finest realistic sword fight. Then the background is a visual feast. On a mock-up of the Eiffel Tower, you had Spike and Vincent trading punches and kicks, and Spike's kicks are exquisite. A procession of Halloween revelers were taking place below them, and balloons were filling the sky. Everything about this film, including the locale, combat scenes, photography, soundtrack, and people themselves, were stunning. Spike could have been killed by Vincent, but he didn't. Spike had the opportunity to talk Vincent out of pulling the trigger and dispersing the virus throughout the audience, but he chose not to. He insisted that he wasn't a hero, just a bounty hunter. The combat was beautiful and that neither side prevailed over the other. Electra killed Vincent and prevented Spike from dying. Number 2 on our list is Aragari vs. Killshot. Anime name, Kizumogatari Part 3. Thanks to Niso Isin and Shaft respectively, the monogatari genre is replete with eccentric, compelling characters and imaginary. I saw the fight between Aragari and Kiss Shot in Kizumonogatari Part 3, and I'll always remember it in its entirety. I'm confident that every entry on this list is original and amusing, but none of the conflicts compare to this one. It's absurd, cruel, and humorous all at the same time. The large number of beheadings, limb rips, and blood spurts in a brief period of time seem absurd, yet they're not. This is truly an original confrontation that is flawlessly executed from beginning to conclusion. An immediate classic that will easily be recognizable throughout the duration of the current anime. Finally, the fight that will be topping our list is Asuka vs. Eva series. Anime name, The End of Evangelion. Excellent anime battle sequences can evoke a variety of emotions, including joy, excitement, rage, and grief, to mention a few. I experience a variety of feelings to a greater extent when Asuka faces off against the Eva series units, as well as JSDF military units. I'm thrilled when she summons the strength to fight back and feels unbeatable by remembering herself that her mother is watching out for her. I'm amused by the chaos that she causes when she engages the Eva series units, and I'm afraid when Asuka sees the Spear of Longus. When the Eva series units brutalize Eva too, as well as whenever I hear Asuka repeatedly threaten to murder them, a mirror to her earlier declaration that she didn't want to perish, desperation and despair overwhelm my head. Eva 2's last act featured a delicate piece of classical music by Johann Sebastian Bach, but the movie was otherwise saturated with wrath, suffering, and bloodshed. Thanks to Gainax and visionary director Hideaki Anno, it felt as though I was watching the end of the world, the apocalypse, and humanity's last-ditch attempt at rescue shown in the most beautiful way possible. This battle has been featured in numerous AMVs. But even after the end of Evangelion's premiere more than 20 years ago, its influence hasn't diminished. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more contents like this.